Hey, joined here again with Waylon Corco. Waylon, we wanted to talk today about a loan consultation, and it sounds a little bit old school or something that like, why would you need to do that? And when we talk about a loan consultation, all we're really talking about is spending time with your loan officer to go over things on your pre-qualification, which would be like your credit report, how much you qualify for, what your monthly payment's going to look like, how much cash you're going to need for closing, your income, your assets, and then all the little questions that you might have in the back of your head as a home buyer, specifically a first-time home buyer. I cannot stress that enough, how important or how much of a benefit that is to do that consultation. But Waylon, I know you've been a big believer in that for years. Used to be the old school, come in and meet with me. Now we mix that up between that and maybe a Zoom or a Teams call with a video chat. But very important. What does that all entail? What do you do when you talk about a loan consultation for someone that's looking at buying a home?
Well, essentially, what I look at when I'm doing a consultation is it's all about that client. I know some people are sometimes intimidated. I've had people come in and sit down and they're like, I'm so nervous. And, there's no reason to be nervous because it's all about you. Our whole goal is to help you get into a home and help you be comfortable. So it's very important for us to know what makes you tick and what you're looking for as far as what you're looking at for a payment, down payment, et cetera, like you just mentioned. But our whole goal is to help you be comfortable with the process by laying out expectations once you're under contract and what to do there. It's imperative, in my opinion, to do a consultation. Typically, I've had people that maybe were qualified with somebody else that just issued them a pre-qual letter, but they didn't know what the payment was. They didn't know what they had to bring to closing or anything like that. And so they weren't very confident when they were out there looking at homes. And so then they came to me. I got them pre-qualified, went through options, and they were blown away. They were now excited to go out there and search for homes because they felt more confident, which that helps you as a buyer. Because I think sometimes it's frustrating because you're out there looking at homes, you're going through the process of driving to the homes, looking at them, and then you're not sure like you're just uneasy because you're not sure if it works for you or whatnot. Where if you've done a proper consultation, you're going in with confidence and you're like, this house meets my needs. I want to buy it. So.
You hit on a big one, confidence being the big thing. It does honestly save time. So you might spend a half hour with Waylon or someone else, and you might think, well, I could just do this all online or chat via text or email or whatever back and forth. And we do live in that world where everything just is kind of like hands-off approach and it's just done for you. But the one thing I always equate it to is, Waylon, you know this about me. I am very much not a mechanical person. So I don't know anything about cars, how they work. Embarrassing to say, I know, but that's something I'm not very good at. So if I have a problem with a vehicle, I just want to go to someone and they can explain it to me, dumb it down, I guess, explain it to me in easy to understand terms, and then make a decision. Yes, this makes sense. No, it doesn't, that type of thing. And usually once you have that conversation, it's like, okay, now I feel really good about it because I can trust that person and I know what I'm doing, and it's just ends up being a good thing. So find that a lot with first-time homebuyers specifically. May not know even where to start, or it's like, I got a really dumb question. I don't even know how to ask it. Guarantee you, Waylon, you've heard it all. There's no dumb questions. And a lot of times after you have that half-hour meeting or consultation, you just feel a lot better about things. And it actually speeds up the process and saves you time down the road because you don't take those steps of things that you might not know that can actually hurt you in the loan approval process or when you're offering on a home or working with a real estate agent. So I guess my piece of advice would be to reach out and have that consultation with your loan officer before you even start buying, looking at homes, and before you want to buy a home. Just have that conversation, have that consultation. Waylon, I know it saves a lot of time, makes things just that much easier. Any other, I guess, last advice for someone considering?
You started out by saying for first-time home buyers is a good thing, but I believe even for move-up buyers, because a lot of times the move-up buyers aren't sure how to navigate the selling of their home and buying the next home and what options are available to them at that point. So I think it's good for anybody, whether you've bought this your first home or your fifth home, because the market's always changing. We know that interest rates today are a little higher than what they've been in the past, and so how to navigate that, how's the market, et cetera. So I think it's good. I mean, you certainly meet with a realtor to go through their consultation. It's certainly good to meet with the lender and go through theirs as well.
Yep, definitely. What's the easiest way if someone wanted to book a consultation, Waylon? Email you, call you? What do you prefer there?
Call, text, or email. I can always send a link with my Microsoft bookings, which will then be able to link them to my calendar. They can book their own appointment and we can meet.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be a long thing. I guarantee you'll find it valuable. If you're considering at all a purchase of a home, selling a home, reach out. We'd love to chat with you on that. And hopefully you found that helpful. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.